Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well today. Today I wanted to share with you a recent wardrobe addition, which is my new favorite small crossbody bag that I have purchased specifically to go and run errands with. Now, you obviously can wear it wherever, whenever, but I feel like this bag is so good for times when you want to have your hands free. You don't want to have like a tote that's kind of like requiring a little bit of sort of maneuvering and whatnot. You just kind of want to have some basic things with you, but enough so that you have all the stuff that you need and have it look really fashionable, have it be a quality product, have it not cost a ton, and just kind of look stylish and go with everything. So I wanted a lot in my bag, but I think I found it here. And so I wanted to share this with you because I feel like this is a really good quality product that has kind of like a timeless look to it. And why not talk about a bag? I love talking about bags. So, all right, this is what it looks like here. It's by a company called Madewell. I've never had anything by Madewell, and I don't know why, because I feel like they are popular and have really good quality products, but here we go. I never had anything by them until this bag. So this is called their, I think, let me just see if I can say it all correctly, their mini crossbody transport series, something like that. I will link it down below, but it is, I think, part of their transport series, which is a really popular series for them, and it's basically kind of like a simple leather tote style series and just various sizes essentially. This is the smallest size I believe that they have, and it honestly looks quite small, but it's surprisingly roomy, which is what I love about it. Because if you have a crossbody, I find that I always want to have a kind of a lot of stuff with me, and crossbodies are great, but they also, you don't want to have them be too heavy and too big because they just get in the way as you're walking, and that kind of makes it uncomfortable. So you want to have a crossbody that's kind of like small and compact and stylish and good quality, but also that fits a lot. And so, I mean, I think this is it. So let me go ahead and show this bag to you, and then I'm going to show you all the stuff that this can fit in it, which is a lot. So this is the bag here. I'm gonna maybe do like a layover over this video and just show you kind of like up close details. We'll see how good I am at this, but basically it's a super simple design. It's a square bag with two handles, small handles, and it has a front pocket here that's pretty slim, so not a ton can fit there necessarily, but it does look really cute and can fit anything that's kind of like slimmer. And then it has a strap that's adjustable, so you can adjust the length of it somewhat, and you can also disattach the strap as well if you wanted to and put a different strap on there. And then on the inside, again, super basic. This is just pure raw leather, nothing, no lining, nothing like that. But on the inside, you've got this clasp here at the top. There's no zipper. I have to say the clasp here, and I don't know if it's actually technically a clasp, but it's the closing mechanism here, is a little bit awkward, so I don't really use it so much. I just sort of leave it open, and that's that. I know I like to have zippers on my bags just because I feel like it's very convenient to have a zipper, but I just, for this kind, I'm okay with sort of leaving it openish. And then the only thing on the inside is really just this this pocket here with a zipper, which actually I will show you how I use it because it's really, really convenient, and I kind of love it. I don't know, I always think like the side pockets, they're sort of useless. They're there because it's nice to think that they're there. It's like comforting to know that there's a pocket, but they're not very useful. But in this bag, particularly for me, I have a perfect use for it, and I'll show you guys. But anyway, so this is what it looks like on the inside. Very simple. And I honestly, just like a little side note, and I'm curious to know what you think about this as well, because I don't know, I'm curious if I'm like the only one, but I love the look of just raw leather, kind of like undone type of a material. I don't know, there's a certain level of quality to it that I always think of when I see kind of like this raw leather look. And I also really like the fact that this has, again, more of a rawness to it, which means that especially good for running errands. Because if if you look kind of like really, you got your makeup done, your hair done, that kind of a thing, then this bag's gonna look really pretty with that kind of a look, which is great. But then also if you're running errands and you're kind of, you know, a little bit undressed, like I run errands and I look like a mess half the time, honestly, I don't look good at all. And I feel like this bag would also look appropriate in that outfit. So it's very versatile, which was important to me because I didn't want to get a ton of different bags. I don't have a lot of space for it. I didn't want to buy a lot of bags. I just wanted to kind of get essentially one bag that would go with everything and would look great. And yeah, and I feel like a lot of people kind of are wanting something like that. So I don't know, I hope so. Maybe that's not true, but I'm curious to know what you think anyway. So okay, let me go ahead and show you everything that this fits. I'm gonna do a layover just so that I can talk through it and focus on filming the pudding and stuff in a separate clip. But basically what I normally carry with me is obviously my phone, a wallet. I also carry a like my car keys, obviously, and I also carry my sunglasses. So all 4 things fit really well in there, and I feel like those are very kind of standard things that you might want to have with you as well. And then also, as far as like makeup and beauty things, this is the side pocket that I was talking about. I normally, when I kind of running errands, I want to have a couple of beauty things with me, including tissues. I always have tissues because allergies, you know, pollen and whatnot, and like a lip balm or a small thing of hand cream, like whatever kind of small like beauty things that you might want to have with you. They fit great in the side pocket. You won't be able to fit like maybe the whole makeup bag in there, but you will be able to fit a good amount of stuff in there. And again, just the basics that you might want to have in a small bag like this for like an hour or two. And I have to have my lip balm with me whenever I go run errands because my lips tend to dry out like that. So I always have to have tissues, lip balm, you know, I don't run out of the house without it. In fact, I did the other day and my lips were dry for like the next 2 days. In fact, they're still feeling a little bit dry. So it's important, I guess what I'm trying to say is it's important for me to have my essentials with me, even if I'm only leaving the house for an hour or two. Now, the only thing I feel like it doesn't really fit is maybe some kind of a water bottle. If you're looking to get this bag for, say, like a day trip somewhere, I like to have a water bottle with me or like some kind of a water source because I get thirsty and I like to have water on hand with me always. And I did have bags in the past that I could kind of like put a water bottle in. And yes, you can definitely put one in standing, but if you wanted to put like, you know, the wallet and all of that stuff in there, the water bottle might be a tight squeeze, but you might be able to fit it in there because it is kind of a big size. So ultimately, I don't know, I feel like this is a really great bag for just so many different kind of uses. And also what I love about it is you can take the straps, like the long strap off the bag with the little clips here, and you can just carry it like this by the short handles and have it be more of like a little mini bag for like a special occasion or dinner. Obviously this is not a very kind of going outy bag, it's much more casual than that, but at the same time I do feel like you can definitely wear it to dinner and be like relaxed, chic, kind of a stylish type of a look person. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know. Also, I feel like this is the kind of bag that would look really cute with a little bag scarf. In fact, I did end up ordering last night Madewell organic cotton, of all things, like a little bandana that I'm hoping would work really, really cute with this bag. I could figure out the color for the longest time. I was looking at all the colors and I was like, which color should I go for? I ended up going with a very traditional red design, like it's red and some other colors. I don't know if it's gonna work with it, but if it does and I get it in time, I will try to put a picture in this video. But yeah, I love this bag. I think it's a really, really great find. I also really love the fact that I feel like it's gonna age well. This is the kind of bag that is timeless, and the leather, the older it is, the kind of cooler it's gonna be. That's what I'm at least telling myself, because I'm already starting to see a tiny bit of wear in the corners here. And I did end up scratching it a little bit with my finger as I was grocery shopping the other day, but it's on the back side. And also it is, again, one of those things that I'm trying to tell myself, which I think is true anyway, that it's going to be better, even better when it's a little bit worn. You know, it's gonna have character, right? People want character in homes, then why not in your bags? Really impressed with this. I love this bag. I think it's really, really nice. I didn't think it was gonna fit as much stuff as it does. I didn't really know if the quality was gonna be as nice in person as it looks in photos, but I feel like it is as nice in person as it looks in photos. The leather is great. The quality is great. It has a little bit of a raw quality to it, so something to keep in mind. Like even the handle, the back of it, it's a little bit raw. Like I know I keep saying raw. I know that word is, I don't, there's probably other words that can use, but it really, raw is probably the best way to describe it. But again, I kind of like that because it feels very real, and you just, I don't know, I feel like there's quality to it, but it is something to get used to because it's definitely a style here that I'm not used to in bags. Normally my bags have been very kind of polished and that, but I love this style. I love this look. I love this quality. I think it's a great bag. And I figured I would share with you guys because I always share stuff that I love with you just because we can talk about it and maybe you can look into it and enjoy it yourself as well, because I like to know what people wear and what people do because you get ideas for yourself, that kind of thing. So anyway, on that note, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!